Do you hear me? It is I, Latenna.
Hi,
We
Lieutenant.
have reached the land of Miquella's Halig Tree, where Lobo and I began our travels. It's entirely thanks to you that I'm so close to home. These great snow-laden lands stretch far to the north, and beyond the ancient palace, in the liturgical town of Ordina, lies the place to which I must return.
Cool. We'll see about getting you there, my dear. But yeah, I don't know if I fancy fighting Astel again, but there are other things we can do around these snowfields, which could be fun. There's that big old magma worm thing. There's that guy who's just a knob, so we'll just ignore the bugger, I think. Yeah, there's lightning balls. They are not fun in the slightest. Another Site Grace. Did we ever find this Site Grace? I don't think we did. Yeah, how is this here? We've walked this route a dozen times already now. A dozen. We've walked this route 3 or 4 times already now. And I've lamented every time the lack of a Site Grace anywhere near the middle of the map. It turns out the Site Grace was there all along. It's outrageous. So it's in a consecrated snowfield. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, maybe we'll go fight this big worm. And then we can get ourselves the legendary sword as well, because I'm still thinking either Noob or Sammy will be getting us the Chief for legendary swords. Legendary armaments. That's probably just got some smithing stones in it. We could lure over that crab to find out, I guess. Come on, Crabulon. Yep. It's coming right for us. He's given up. I said, come here, Crabulon. Smash this for us. That's not smashing anything, you knobhead. Get your big old claws into action. There we go. And get dead. Are you trying to put me to sleep? Awful bugger. Smithing stone 8 times 3. Nice. Oh, and that crab got put to sleep by Daddy Crab's attack. Look at the poor little man. You right there, friend? Yeah, he's doing just fine. We'll leave him be. Let's deal with old Loxpus here if we can. Fucking hell. I mean, the fact that you can just instantly stun him again with a charged attack is pretty ridiculous. We've got 2 stone sword keys, good. Because we want to grab the Site of Grace, I feel, before we worry about fighting a great worm. Now, we can bring other Noob into this fight as well, can't we? He's probably going to just stand in some lava and die like a knobhead. But let's get him involved. He likes to play. Ouch. Jeez. Yep, this is why we don't like magma worms. Ouch. Thought I was out of the way of that pullback attack, but I guess not. Yes, get staggered, chum. Don't get crit though, because I can't make it round to your head in time. Yeah. Now we're in trouble. Now we're back out of it. For now. I suppose we could do the old Taker's Flame as well. Get back some health that way. Get another crit off. Good. And actually connect with this one. Lovely. Alright, not even sure where he's gone or what he's doing at this point. And yeah, big old whomps, that's fine. We're locked onto a slug for some reason. And there we go. Just one-shots us with an attack that we couldn't see coming. This is why I don't like magma worms. And this is why we unlocked this Site of Grace. Although now we've got to deal with old Loxpus again. Get wrecked. And get wrecked. Are we better off on horseback for this fight, or not? And are we better off killing off these slugs so we don't accidentally lock onto them? That can't hurt, I feel. And now back in the action. And there goes Torrent almost immediately. Right, doesn't go, but he gets close to going. There he goes. Saved us from a hit though, it seems. And is that crit? Yeah, it is. Although we're better off just smacking you at that point rather than going for the critical attack itself. And now we're in big trouble. Magma everywhere. Mimic is in the real trouble, and down he goes. That's fine. I suppose at least this might stop our magma friend from whirling around quite so much. Can we get in some tail smokes? Lots of charge attacks. Charge attacks are our friend. Ow. And yeah, lots of smacking him while he's down is also our friend. Oh, piss off. Probably need a second flask there just to be on the safe side. Although we could have used Taker's Flame, I guess. So you're going where exactly? Yeah, Taker's Flame seems to only hit when it feels like it. And we're out of FP now. Just get hit, you awful bugger. There we go, that's a hit. And yeah, he's the worst, basically. This fight's proven tougher than I thought. I think I'm going to save my FP for phase 2 and then Black Flame him. Because Black Flame just generally does percentage damage, I feel. It kind of depends as well on how much other noob decides to stand in Magma. How much we just randomly get smacked by him running about like a knobhead. So we've dealt no damage, and other noob is already at like 60%. So that doesn't bode well. Although other noob will use Taker's Flame, I guess, and get back some of his health if he gets the chance. But yeah. I'm not feeling positive about this attempt so far. How has he still got like 3/4 of his health? This guy's the worst. Yeah, and there's his pullback swing, that's also the worst. But yeah, that bit where he just charges around, that's definitely the worst. And there we go, other noob just decided to stand in a bunch of lava like an idiot. And so now we've used up most of our flasks, and it's not even on phase 2. This hasn't been the winning attempt. Just being locked onto him doesn't seem to help. Maybe we should be using the old double greatsword again, because you can't really block a lot of his attacks. Definitely can't block Magma. And yeah, we've burned to death. Amazing. Right, let's try sneaking down this side. So we can deal with you. Because you're the dangerous one, really, aren't you? Oh. Yeah, you ain't so bad. Now we can start getting back some precious HP by killing things. Now, can we one-shot the dogs? Yes. That'll help. As for that bugger, probably just rushing him down. Ouch. Yep, rush down worked well. Nearly stepped off the wrong bit there. Messed that up. No, you're a pain in the ass, aren't you? You're one of the healthy boys. Okay, maybe not that healthy. Bit of a poke around, because somewhere around here there's the stone sword key door, isn't there? I forget exactly where, but we want to know where it is, because I need to go back there on some characters, probably. Maybe it's up here? There it is. Yeah, we didn't have a full explore of this on everyone. On anyone, really. So that's definitely a thing we should do. No, it's Undead Boys, isn't it? Which means we've got to rush in there and finish them off. Which attracts the attention of more of them. Now. Ow, Jesus Christ, how much health have you got? It's always confusing when someone's got inexplicably more health than everyone nearby. Oh, frick. It's like, why have you just got like 4 times the health of the other guys that look just like you? I want to get their attention, but without killing them. So maybe we'll just lob a little bit of an arrow. Now he can come over and say hello. Although if I have to wait 5 minutes for him to make his way over here, that would be annoying. It's like he's been designed not to come over here, which means I've got to get in there. Which means I've got to draw the attention of all of his chums. What happens if we just go around this way? Is that another big guy? It is. That's cool though. At least you can hit the big guys whilst they're down. Which, as we know, is always the best time to be hitting people. But then this looks like a big guy and a little guy. The fact it hits so hard as well, it's like you're a boss. Right. Okay, it's going alright. We got him. Progress could be made, potentially, at this stage. Lord's Rune is always welcome. No, it looked like there was stuff over here. There's definitely stuff down there, but I think that's just an area. And then we never really explored to the right here, we just went left. Or does it all lead round to the same place? Maybe it does. But look how many dudes there are. This is ridiculous. So we'll just run past them all. Golden seed though. That is something we'd quite like. You there, stop worshipping my seed. Good. Now, what have we got over here? We've got this whole parkour section. We've also got a scarab of some sort. Golden lightning fortification, we'll take that. Now, you're a dragon. Why are you here? Can we just snatch your smithing stone and run away? Is that an option that's available to us right now? Seems like it. Up this way we've got a lad. Just chilling by the looks. Guarding a smithing stone. So yeah, it's definitely good loot all around here. And there's another spot where we can look at that tree sentinel. But there's got to be more to this place than what we found so far. That dragon's still around, or is it buggered off? Because if it wants to despawn, I'm okay with that. Dogs. Wait, how are you not dead? You had like 1 HP left. Awful bugger. Life is not easy when you're a squishy mage. Yep, this is why you come over here, I think.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, I can't believe you felled that giant. It was practically a god. I doubt there's another soul out there who could have done the same. Of course, I count myself, the great Alexander, among the many. Which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
So yeah, Alexander wants to scrap. Let's see, do we want magic? We probably want magic, but then he might just avoid it all. Yeah, let's try throwing comets at him.
You are ready then, I take it? Then let us begin.
I am the great Jar Warrior. Alexander. Let me strength, O warriors. Let us...
I suppose I should have let him finish talking.
As
But
I suspected, victory was impossible. This vessel was found lacking.
you did your best, mate.
My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Wow. Alexander's innards and the Shard of Alexander. Awesome. So the Shard is, yeah, it greatly boosts the attack power of skills. We're not really using skills on old Cherry Bear, but still. Relics of a red-haired champion found amongst his innards. Curious. And then I guess the other thing would be a consumable. It's a key item. A keepsake of the warrior jar Alexander. Found at the core of the dead flesh that once filled the great jar. So I guess it's his heart then, really. Carrying dreams of greatness. Nice. So yeah, we've killed Alexander, which is sad. But he died a warrior's death, doing what he loved. Which is cool. So yeah, anyone we're planning on using skills on, we should probably pick up that talisman again. It seems like it could be pretty fun for them. Maybe we did come this way on somebody else, but they hadn't spoken to him at Gelmir, and therefore he wasn't here waiting for us to fight. I'm not sure. I don't know how his quest works fully. But then, where's this all take us? Maybe somewhere we don't need to be? That's the point. I should put Poop Friend back on before I forget. And what have we got over here? Ancient Dragons Apostles Cookbook. Cool. We'll take that. Oh, jeez. You lads. Oh god, and you're a strong one as well. Are you both strong ones? Looks like you might be. But if we do that, and then hup, then I think we're coming back to a Site of Grace. Is this one we've been to before? It is. Lovely. Now, if we were to eat the Remembrance of the Fire Giant, 'cause we don't need incantations or whips, that should give us another level. And yeah, much as I want everything else, let's focus on getting intelligence up to 68 at least. And now if we take this lift back down, we should be able to make some progress.